What is good, y'all? Welcome back to Chris and Ralph Productions. As always, I am Chris. So I hope you're having a wonderful day, and welcome back to Chris and Ralph Times DC News. So this is the show where we talk about DC news currently going on today. So today is going to be a Tom King heavy episode. If you don't know who Tom King is, you're about to learn. Also, some Peacemaker news as well as some Lantern news. The Lantern TV show going to be developed for DCU. So let's not waste any more time and let's go ahead and get into today's news. So starting off first with Peacemaker. James Gunn says he has resumed writing for Peacemaker season 2. So we all know season 2 for Peacemaker was confirmed the longest time ago. And recently, the strikes for the writers ended the other day. And the strikes have been going on since what, in May, I believe, June, if I'm not mistaken. So the last few months there hasn't been any current writing going on for projects. And today someone asked James Gunn, "Hey, what's the news on Peacemaker season 2?" He just said, "I'm continuing to write on that." So or he started back up on that. So season 2, we know obviously John Cena. We're going to be getting the Vigilante was confirmed the other day. So the whole cast, I'm sure we're going to get Hardcore, Economos, Adebayo, and I'm thinking the most likely Amanda Waller. I don't know what comes out first, either Peacemaker or the Amanda Waller show. But I do know that they both come out after Superman Legacy. So we won't get a season 2 probably up until late 2025, maybe 2026. So we do have a few years until we get Peacemaker season 2, but I absolutely love this show. One of my favorite shows of last year. I think Peacemaker is just a wonderful written character by James Gunn, and I can't wait to see more. So let's go ahead and go into the next piece of news. So the rest of this is going to be focused primarily on comic book writer Tom King, because this is from a page that says DCEU leaks. I've never seen the page up until today, and this is being shared around a lot of pages. It says we can exclusively report a project adapting Tom King's Strange Adventures is in early development for the DCU. Eddie Gathegi signed on to reprise his role as Mr. Terrific pre-SAG strike. So we know that the actors are also on strike. And I think today or no, excuse me, not yesterday. I think today or tomorrow, SAG is meeting up with the board to try to strike a deal. If they do strike a deal, then we will start to get this influx of casting news that's been backlogged the last 3 months or 2 months, however long the actor strike's been going on. So Eddie Gathegi is going to be in Superman Legacy as Mr. Terrific, and if this news is true, then we're going to see him in Strange Adventures. Strange Adventures is a comic book graphic novel written by Tom King. I'm gonna get more into Strange Adventures, but first I want to get into why I think adapting these graphic novels, especially written by Tom King, is going to just do justice to the DCU. So the reason why I say that is because the DCU, they're going a more Brave and the Bold. If you ever seen the Brave and the Bold animated series, that's what they're going for. They're going for to focus on characters that we would have never thought about focusing on, like a Mr. Terrific, like Strange Adventures, like a Guy Gardner. And I think if you were to go for that Justice League International feel or the Justice League America as well, um, have that just basically silver golden age type comic book esque adventures written in this beautiful pop art that we've gotten the last few years, and then put it on the big screen with James Gunn's leadership, Peter Safran's leadership. I think all that stuff can be killer. So like I mentioned, before I get more into Strange Adventures and what that all means, I want to get into some of Tom King's graphic novels that he's actually done. So if you look behind me, I have Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I also have Mr. Miracle, which I've read, love. Supergirl, read the recently, absolutely love. And I do have his Heroes in Crisis graphic novel that he did, but that's in another room. I don't have it right here behind me. But yeah, this is like some of the stuff that he's done recently. So the Human Target is what he's been doing recently. Um, Not recently, it's actually getting the graphic novel of it. He's been doing the Batman One Bad Day, which is the Riddler, kind of the Riddler origin story. He's done Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, Gotham City Year One. That's what he's currently doing right now. It's a story about like Gotham PD and people within Gotham, not focused primarily on Batman. He also has some Marvel experience. He did Vision, which I didn't finish. I have it on digital, but basically it's about Vision and his family, his digital kind of family that he has that are synthesized like him. Um, and I think that the Vision story is going to be the main storyline for Vision Quest, which is going to be the MCU. So I just wanted to just get into some of his work that he's done. If you've seen, he's written so much. Um, yeah, I think he's just a terrific writer. And let's get into to Strange Adventures next. So this is just a synopsis. I'm not gonna give away the story because I don't want to do that. But this I think this artwork is beyond beautiful. And let's go. I'm gonna read the synopsis to you, so you can kind of have an idea of what the story would be like if they were to do this live action. So yes, he is an Eisner Awards winner. I think he's a part of the CIA actually. Adam Strange is a hero of Ron, a man famous throughout the galaxy for his bravery and honor. After leading his adopted home to victory in a great planetary war, Adam and his wife Alana retire to Earth, where they are greeted by cheers, awards, and parades. But not all is happy and nice as it seems, as the decisions Adam made during the Battle of Ron come back to haunt his family and threaten the entire DC universe. A surprise DC hero will come to choose between saving Adam Strange and saving the world. So this is an amazing, amazing read. I have this on digital. I have it through Prime. I need to get the physical copy. I've gotten so many other graphic novels the last few months. I haven't bought this one. The reason why I haven't got it is because I have it on digital. But I like having physical copies, as you see behind me. So if they were to adapt this, I think this would go straight into the Terrifics. Um, with Eddie Gathegi. Where is it? Right here. And you can have Metamorpho. You can just have all these type of Terrifics. Have that group as well as Adam Strange, and they can all just tie into the DCU. And Superman Legacy, excuse me, Superman Legacy. Let me get some water. Superman Legacy is it's gonna bring in characters that we've never ever seen on the big screen. And I think it's just gonna be a wonderful take, a Brave and the Bold type style take, and I just can't wait to see it. Let me get some water, guys. Apologies. And the last piece of DC news that I wanted to talk about actually is this Green Lantern news. So from Green Lantern source, apparently, and this is from IMDb. So this was on the official page, and it's just being reported all throughout these pages. Tom King has joined the writing team for Lanterns series. So this has been rumored since like May or March of earlier this year that he was going to be part of the writers' room for the Lanterns. Um, Tom King, he's been a consultant. He's been writing on a lot of these movies and projects for the future of the DCU since the beginning. I think Peter Safran name dropped him at a conference he did, and Tom King is part of the writers' pen that they have for the DCU. So he's obviously going to he's going to be on the Lantern series as a writer. He was confirmed by the IMDb, and he has a decent amount. He has a good amount of experience writing lanterns in his graphic novels, some comic runs that he's done recently. But my favorite one is Human Target. And the reason why is because he focuses on Guy Gardner. There's a couple of issues where you see Guy Gardner and how much he's been through, why he is the way he is, how serious he takes things, and how prideful he is. So this is the only comic panel that I want to show. I don't want to show anything else because the spoilers and all that for Human Target. But he's written Guy Gardner. We know Guy Gardner is going to be in the DCU with Nathan Fillion, um, and I think that combination I think is just wonderful. it's obvious Guy Gardner is going to be in Lanterns. It's a Hal Jordan and John Stewart show, but if it's going to be a Lanterns show, you can have Kilowog in there. You can have Sinestro be a Green Lantern, and then him leave to the Yellow Corpse. Um, but I think having Guy Gardner already be written by Tom King, they're gonna for sure. I have a feeling they're gonna take it. They're gonna take some storylines, maybe some type of character archetype for this Guy Gardner and put him on the big screen. And Nathan Fillion, he's such an amazing actor. He can obviously translate whatever emotions, when I say eternal demons that Guy Gardner has, he can for sure portray that on the big screen. And with the experience of Tom King writing for Guy Gardner, and then with James Gunn obviously going to be overlooking all of these projects, especially the Lanterns, I think this is just going to be a deadly, deadly combination for the DCU. It's just going to be killer. I think having Tom King part of the process, having him on Lanterns, the potential Strange Adventures. I'm already getting hyped. I'm already convincing myself it's gonna happen, but it is just a rumor. I think once the actors strike ends, I want to say probably next week, maybe or later this week, if they meet and make a deal. I think once that strike ends, like I mentioned, we're gonna get an influx of casting news across DC, and we're most likely gonna probably get some projects announced. And maybe Strange Adventures are is one of those. So, guys, that is pretty much it for right now. These are the topics that I wanted to focus on because this just got me giddy when I read the Strange Adventures rumor today. But yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. We do appreciate the support. If you want to click on the playlist down below and see our previous episodes for the DC times CR, you could check those out. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. So subscribe to stay in touch for our future videos, especially focusing on DC. I love DC. But as always, guys, I'm Chris. I will catch you next time. Peace.